Hello, everyone. This is, excuse me, Pastor Javon Woods of the Family Gathering Church in Cypress, Texas. I am so excited about what God is doing. We will be starting our first service on April the 19th, which is the Wednesday after Easter. Easter is a great time to start a church. You have to use wisdom when you start. And so we're going to start with our Bible study. The name of the church will be called Family Gathering Church. And our vision is teaching families how to pursue the presence of God in order to receive the wisdom of God as everyday life principles for prosperity and family success. And so we are a church that will be a family church and a worshiping assembly that will focus on making families whole again. Families need to be made whole. You know, the Lord said to me, it is not the divorce or the hurt and the pain that a child may experience when they're little, such as rejection or anger or anything like that, or loneliness. He said that is a byproduct of dysfunction. He said, but the dysfunction in every family is the dysfunction of sin. He said when he created Adam and Eve, he created them whole. There was nothing missing. There was nothing broken. But when sin came into the picture, they were missing the glory of God, which was around them. That's why they could be naked, because they had the glory of God covering them. And then their fellowship with God was broken. And so it created all types of emotional issues that caused dysfunction. So the dysfunction in every family is the dysfunction of sin. So, you know, sometimes people say, well, I'm like this because I was raised in a dysfunctional family. Well, all of us were dysfunctional. Every family was dysfunctional because the dysfunction was sin. Get the sin out of the household, and the household will become a household of faith, which will be a house that is made whole. So again, we are going to start our first Bible study, and we'll do it every Wednesday at 7:30. And we're not going to be there all night. We know how to get in and do what we need to do and get out. Amen. And use wisdom with time. But we're not going to rush the worship, though. Amen. Because we really need God. The address is going to be the Magic Events Party Hall, 13219 Windfern, Windfern, Windfern Drive, Suite D as in dog. And the zip code is Houston, Texas, 77064. And so that's going to be here in Cypress. And so if you're looking for a home church, if you're looking for a church that's focused on family and focus on worship, we will prioritize worship, we will prioritize family, and we will prioritize the wisdom of God, which is the solution to everything. Amen. So right now, I'm the pastor, and I'll also be the piano player and worship leader. And so I'm going to have several friends that are going to come that first night and help us do praise and worship. Miss Sheena Dorn is going to be there. Miss Tanya Gay is going to be there. Miss Latanya Johnson is going to be there. Miss Sharonda Rasmus is going to be there. And each one of these are worship leaders in their own right and respected their respected churches. And so I'm inviting you to come out and take a look at the gathering, the Family Gathering Church. Oh, and then also after Bible study, we're going to have a free meal, which you can partake of, because we want people to get to know each other. We want them to fellowship. We want them to meet and greet. And so we're going to have dinner directly after. And that's Wednesday again, April the 19th, 2017, starting at 7:30. And we are going to teach on and talk about for about 15 minutes, because I want to get the people into fellowshipping. We're going to talk about healing family wounds. You know, for me as a child, my mother and father divorced. And so when they divorced, it caused me to feel alone because we kept moving around in different places. And then it caused me to feel rejected when I would come among new people, and I felt separated from them, and I felt alone and dealt with rejection. Well, the enemy used that rejection and caused me to move over into sexual sins. Amen. And so what happened was God had to really deal with me for several years and pull me out of the fire of that and free me from that. And so now I'm free, and there's not going to be anything like my past ever was, because he restores unto me the double. So I said to the Lord, when he told me to start a family church. I said, Lord, I've been divorced. Why would you want me to start a family church? He said, because their issues or their mistakes, their mistakes don't have to be your mistakes. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to teach them how to live a family life, how to keep the family in tune, how to deal with family problems, family issues, family wounds, family hurts, and see the family whole again till they will be a household of faith. So you're invited. Come on out. God bless. Bye-bye.